Allow me to lighten the mood. Hello, and welcome to the apocalypse, bringing you your daily dose of insanity in this insane world. We're getting in quite deep waters in the longest journey. We're making beautiful progress. We're slowly closing in on the story, and boy, what a ride it has been. I truly enjoy the games, and I'm looking forward to what this game has still in store and what the future might bring, what the other games might bring. Now, as for what happened last time, the entire world started slowly turning against April. Her friends got injured, although Emma will be alright, she isn't dead. And the Vanguard know of her existence. That should make things a lot more difficult. But for now, let's simply see where we end up, shall we? So let us continue where we left off, which was back on Stark.
Strange. It almost looks as if my painting has changed since the last time I was here. The colors are more vivid, more real. The old woman, Lady Alvane, was it? She said something about using my craft to focus my powers, to learn how to open a shift at will. I guess it's worth a try.
Oh,
I did it! On my own, I did it!
April,
Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you?
touch me. April.
What's happening to you, Mother?
I am dying, April.
But you can't die. You're the Mother, the White Dragon. You're eternal. Aren't you?
The mother is, April, but I am not. It is time for the new to replace the old, for the seed to grow into a flower, and for the withered and the gray to turn to dust and pass on into the ages.
Help me understand, please.
Take my blue eye, the crystal. You need it.
But I can't.
Take it, quickly.
Thank you. Please don't go.
I am tired. The war with chaos has taken its toll on me. I wish I could have seen my children grow up.
When will the egg hatch?
When I die and turn to dust, be here then to witness the new mother.
I promise.
Be who you are, April. Do not be afraid of that.
Who am I?
My daughter. My own daughter.
would that imply that the dragon is... would that imply that April is a dragon? Or something similar?
Be who you are. Sister? sister. I can do it now. I can shift. It's not easy, but I can do it. Ironic as it may be, though, I think I've done all I can do in Arcadia. I have the 2 Arcadian Dragon's Eye jewels, the disc, and the star map. Now I need to find the Guardian, the 2 missing jewels, and somebody who can help me decipher the star map. And I have to look for those things here, in Stark.
Those are not gonna be easy. Also, on top of that, the only thing that I want to say is that how she learned to use the shift does seem a little fast at the moment. I feel like it should have taken a little more time. Then again, she's done it twice on instinct. Maybe by remembering the feeling it would make it easier. Be as it may, this is where we are now and we have still a lot to do. Sunday, late afternoon. The White Dragon is dead, but she lives on in her daughter. And the White Dragon were born. But to know now that she was my mother, my real mother, I don't know how to feel anymore. Is it true? It is, because I feel that it is. Because that would explain so much. My journey did begin with the answer, like the old dragon told me. And it is only now that I know the question. Who am I? I am the daughter of the White of the Draken, which makes me one of the kin, whatever that means. So apparently I was running a little bit ahead on the facts. Apologies there. Also, let me just fix something real quick that I should have done earlier. My bad. Anyway, so am I still April Ryan? Am I still myself? I don't even know that. I've always known I was adopted, but this... To know that I'm not even really human. That I was put on Earth, on this Earth, for a purpose. And that everything happens for a reason. Scary. Suddenly the prospect of becoming the Guardian doesn't seem so impossible after all. At least it would kind of put an end to my problems. For the time being. Kinda like checking out at the world of a time. For a time. 1,000 years. That is a long time. Anybody want to go on a vacation for 1,000 years? Also, I forgot something, so I will just pause it and be right back. My sincerest apologies, but I appear to have forgotten something important. So I will be right back. And we are back. My apologies, I had forgotten something, but now that I have my drink, we can continue on, shall we? Right. So, here's the plan. I got the disc. I've got two of the Dragon Eye jewels. I got the star map, and Burns Flipper should have my fake ideas ready right about now. Which means I can get to Grendel Avenue where the Vanguard have their headquarters. And with luck, I'll be able to find out what they know about the Guardian, if they have him. Also, I need to find somebody to decode the star map for me, to find where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is located. That done, I just need to find the second two jewels. Cortez told me he knew where to find them, so this means I'll have to find him. God, my schedule's really packed, isn't it? I do think you have maybe a bit too much on your plate, but let's go for it, I guess. There's an owl here. So now I should probably head to Flipper Burns and get those fake ideas. From there I can probably move forward by infiltrating the Vanguard's headquarters.
This screen really is ubiquitous.
So, interesting piece of information. It's been a lot of character development in this game, which is, mind you, really good, because a lot of games seem to be lacking that nowadays. But holy crap, it's been a ride, and now to find out that she's a Dryken? Pretty interesting turn of events, if you ask me. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a trap, isn't it? Oh, I keep... Holy crap, that was well hidden. I forgot the entrance was there.
Sorry I'm late.
Whoa! It's the fake ID girl. Hold on.
You got it?
Where you been, man? I've been holding on to this for a week now. Yeah, a week.
What's the trouble? I paid up front.
What's the trouble? What's the fucking trouble? The trouble is, baby, this thing's hot. It sizzles, man. They catch me with the shit on my hands, they give me 20 at least.
Like you wouldn't get twice that for any of the stuff you have in here.
Yeah, but that's mine, man. Mine. My problem. This here is yours. Shit, take it. I don't want it anymore.
At least he held up his end of the bargain.
That's all. My own mid and upper level ID card. A girl's best friend. I never imagined I'd one day be carrying one of these babies. Not unless I married a lawyer, a doctor, or a screen repairman.
How much does a screen repairman make in this world? Then again, there's so much technology. How much does a technician make? Those people's gotta be loaded right about now, if you think about it. The further we head into the future, the more we're starting to rely on technology. the more... Hey Vic, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the more we rely on technology and the more that it becomes part of our daily life, the more we're gonna have to rely on those people to fix our stuff. Okay, now that we have the fake ID, we should be able to reach the Vanguard headquarters, which should allow us access into Uptown.
I can't go back to Venice. The Vanguard agents are looking for me, and that's the first place they'd expect me to go.
I figured as much. Hmm. This guy also looks like Cortez.
It's a police officer. It's an elevator that goes...
Well, he doesn't stop us. Holy crap, April, you do not fit in.
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
You look like a sailor, but you don't fit in.
It's a Bingo instant pizza machine. I never liked those things. They taste like artificially flavored cardboard boiled in grease.
I am sorry, but this Bingo instant pizza maker has been shut down by order of the Newport Department of Biological Warfare.
About time, too.
If you or anyone in your immediate family has enjoyed a delicious Bingo instant pizza recently, please report to an area hospital as soon as possible. Have a nice day.
Shuttle.
They got the coolest clothes in that store. The coolest and most expensive. I saved for months to buy a pair of socks there once. The coolest pair of socks I ever had. I could definitely do with a change of clothes. And so what if this store's way out of my league? After what I've been through, I deserve to splurge a little.
Well, it's not really about the splurge or what you deserve or whatnot. It's more you
I
need
look
to
good,
adapt.
I feel good. Thank God they had a thermal shower in there. I needed a proper disinfection and delousing.
What are you gonna say now if I click on you?
I can literally feel the price of this outfit. Nice.
Is that nice? Is it? Okay. Where does the shuttle take me? Where do the tubes take me? That looks like a great setting for a dystopian story.
It's a bored-looking policeman. Officer,
Yes, ma'am.
can you direct me to the MTI building?
Certainly. See that huge, massive, towering building over there?
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, ma'am.
that guy must really be bored. Anyway, to the street. I first want to get a feeling for the lay of the land. Kind of know where I need to go, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go back to the shuttle. And I'm gonna take the tubes, see where they lead me. Is this supposed to be fashion? Please don't ever make this as fashion. Then again, I've seen fashion shows. There are weird shit going on there. There's probably already weirder shit than this. Still, what's that supposed to be? Like some place where you can hang up pieces of clothing to dry?
It's a list of today's departures to the orbiting stations. Most of these are bound for the Morning Star, an MTI-owned station in geostationary orbit above the city. Rapture Revisited. They're relaunching the original Amethyst drug. Oh, sorry. Stimulant. Twice as effective at half the cost. Time to usher in a whole new generation of drug addicts.
Okay. I guess. Exit.
She's one of those chirpily soulless plastic-faced sales reps specifically bred for one single-minded purpose. To make you sign a colonization contract.
Let's see what she has to say, shall we?
Good morning, ma'am. How are you today?
Fantastic, and you?
I am just fine, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
Well, isn't that just peachy?
I guess.
That's all.
Thank you,
Let's be
Welcome
rude.
back, ma'am.
How does it...
Pardon me.
I mean...
Certainly not. That's a popular misconception. In fact, our colonists are given the best of care, a job suited to their talents, and a full salary.
You tell yourself that, if that's all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I guess that's everything here. So let's move on. I get a feeling in the future she might still be useful. Hell, this entire place I might need it for something. But right now, I apparently don't really need anything here. So let's just skip on ahead. Also, the guy's date just arrived. Unless she's... Let's skip that, because we've already seen it.
Wow, it's a faux Roman palace. How very Las Vegas.
What a way
Scary.
to...
I believe that circle with a big X through it is supposed to represent the destruction of the balance. These guys don't kid around.
Very, very subtle way to attract attention to yourself. What's wrong with you? Got this fucking stick up your ass?
Stunning. In a creepy neo-fascist way.
Hush.
Hush! Please do be quiet and keep your own convolutions to yourself.
Gerald Rosenberg.
Can you not be so fucking passive-aggressive? That's not gonna help anyone. You're just being a stuck-up... Whatever. Anything else that I can annoy you with? Those lead to the elevators. That's the exit.
The desk serves two purposes: to scare the hell out of innocent visitors, and to instill whomever stands behind it with a sick sense of superiority.
Anything else you want to say to that? No? Okay.
He looks like a receptionist. Hi there, Jerry.
Gerald, do you have an appointment?
Hmm. Let's just see what
I'm
we can
visiting
get
a
at.
friend.
Oh, really? Then you're.
I don't know.
You don't say. And you.
No.
Then I suggest you turn around and walk.
How do I?
You do not.
All right.
No, you misunderstand. I call it. For people who work in the building, or for those with appointments with the. You are. How shall.
You were homesick the day they taught diplomacy, weren't
Gerald.
Can I bribe you?
I'm sorry.
Pay you to let me.
For goodness sake, miss. Absolutely.
I'm sure even a stand-up guy like.
Gerald! And no,
What floor is?
we do not have a.
Do you have any McAllens at all?
I am not about to divulge any private.
Good for you.
Gerald!
Thank you.
Gerald! And if you do not leave,
Please do keep calling him Jerry.
That's Jerry, the ever-helpful receptionist.
No Gerald?
That's the only elevator in the building? I wonder what...
Really? Okay, so I need to do something. The question is, what do I need to do?
Officer?
Yes, ma'am?
Hmm. So I need to find out what I need to do. No.
My cash card. Usable anywhere in the world, and it's totally anonymous.
Hmm. I doubted it. Hey Glitter! How are you doing? Glad to see you managed to make it. Just at a point where I'm stuck right now.
Hi again.
Gerald!
Thanks, Jerry.
Gerald! Don't you have like a fucking manicure to go to? What do I have in my inventory? I doubt that's gonna work. I wonder what happens if I play this.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
How are you gonna call him here? He's back in Arcadia. I guess we'll have to have another look around. I feel like I'm missing something. Did I maybe not just have all the pieces yet?
Cool and It's a garbage bin.
Also, Glitter, what do you think of my new aesthetic? I don't think there's anything here, so the only other thing that I can possibly do is take the elevator down again. But where would I go with that? I mean, I am where I need to be.
Welcome back, ma'am.
That's all.
Thank you.
Today's arrivals. Shuttles are inbound from most of the orbiting stations, but traffic from the Morning Star dominates. Those documents are just for show, to create a faux retro atmosphere and put the customer at ease. I mean, if they got paper around, they've got to be good people, right?
Sure. Then again, there is a certain weird sense of security in similarities or familiarities. Like as a door-to-door salesman, you can just create a fake badge, make it look real enough, and most people will think it's an actual badge. A fake sense of familiarity. So I'm gonna check downstairs, but I don't think there's anything else that I forgot in the lower section of the plateau. Unless the elevator... No, it just leads straight back here.
It's a police... Metro Circle.
Okay, I can't reach this side building anymore. The only way that I can go from here is the subway. I don't need to go there, so I do... I'm gonna have a quick look because I really can't seem to... I can't seem to find what I need to do. And I can't very well be jumping around at the same part for an hour now, can I? Okay, so... I've done this, this. Okay, so I'm here. Oh. Well, I already forgot. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the one thing that I already noticed is I did forget something. So I do need to go down. I forgot to give Mr. No Legs his star map. He's probably the only person in the world who could read that thing. I did think that he was the one who would need to read it, but I didn't think of actually giving it to him. I thought it might have been a part of a conversation option, but it wasn't, so there is that. Oh god, what am I gonna have to do for him now? Okay. Let's skip through it a little. Okay, so where's the star map?
Any chance of you deciphering this for me?
Looks old. This old? It looks old. It's gotta be old. What do? Rip off a museum or something? Because I'm cool with that.
It was a gift. Would you be able to calculate the coordinates of that cross based on the positions of the stars?
Shouldn't be a problem as long as this thing's accurate. I'll just do some chem trace tests. See when it was made and then figure out the rotation of the constellations and calculate the... Yeah, sure.
And what's it gonna cost me?
This time, you still got credit from the AG unit you gave me. Works like a fucking charm, I'll tell you, baby. It's hot. I can float like the wind. Toots. Even with 2 people on at the same time. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know that. So, when can I get the results?
Can't do the chem tests here, but I'll call a friend of mine. Owes me a favor. Come back later. Yeah, later. Much later.
Okay,
Sure.
there's that, I guess.
And hey, don't wait a week this time.
Got it.
Jesus. So yeah, I got that sorted out. Now let's quickly see what else I need to do in order to progress. Take the pizza box and the waste basket. Now enter the shuttle. Oh. Really? You're telling me that trick is actually gonna work? Okay, so apparently besides the apparent need for people with technical skills in anything scientific and technology, they're also gonna need people with a common sense, because apparently you're supposed to walk in holding an empty pizza box as a pizza delivery. Like, really? That's supposed to work? That's rather stupid. Then again, it is what it is. Some of the options you have to do in this game are a little convoluted though. But I guess that's part of the charm. They're just these things like you're wondering how the hell do they succeed, but it's video game logic, probably. Also, normally you're supposed to try and enter the shuttles and they refuse you because of your clothing. I skipped over that entire option. Conversational option. Oh. Oh, that's why. Because it wasn't there yet. I mean, if that was there, I probably would have seen it. Why wasn't... Yeah. Okay, let's skip it ahead a little. Okay, now let's make our way inside.
Hi again.
Gerald.
Thanks,
So...
Got a pizza delivery for Mr. McAllen.
Really? There's been no...
Me? Nah. Been delivering pies to to Venice. I ain't been...
I could have sworn. Oh, very well. Give me the pizza and I will see to it that it's delivered.
No can do, guy. This has got to be delivered now, before it gets cold. You know how Mr. McAllen gets when his mother...
I can't very well leave my post, so... All right. Step into the elevator and I will send you to Mr. McAllen.
Really? It's that easy? Come on. Come on. At least you've got the charm to back it up, April, because I don't think that would have worked anywhere else.
What is that? It looks... God, it looks human! I'd guess the Vanguard are growing these creatures for a purpose. Maybe soldiers? That's one war I'll do my best to prevent. I don't know what they're growing in these tanks, but whatever it is, it's disgusting. And alive. I don't know what they're growing in... They're humanoid. That's an amazing view. I can see clear across the city. There are documents scattered all over the desk. Papers. There's nothing here that's my name. And my address. Obviously there's... God, they've been
They really
tracking me,
do, don't
watching
they?
me.
I mean...
Uh-oh.
Oh. You were the last person I'd expect to find here, Shifter. I've spent an obscene amount of money and resources tracking you down. Since before we knew your name. Before you even came to...
I mean, he is very
And
well
then-
dressed, though.
You simply walk into my lap like a mouse into a great big...
But yeah, Glitter, how do you like my new aesthetic?
Looking for the cheese, I'd imagine. The Guardian. Well, he's not here, I'm sorry to say. He's being held elsewhere, awaiting your directions. You do have them, yes. The directions to the Guardian's realm.
Okay, one, I love the voice acting on the guy. Very well done, very on point. Secondly, nice aesthetic he's got going. Thanks.
Sorry, but I never managed to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
It's an old game. It's bound
Pretty
to happen.
And I thought you'd done so well on your journey across Arcadia. At least you have the disc and the 2 jewels I'm missing in your possession. So good of you to bring them here. I thought I might have to go pick them up myself.
I have friends.
Oh, you do? You do. The very best friends, too. Don't make me laugh, girl. Did you really expect your good buddy Cortez to tell you the truth? Or to come to your rescue like a knight in shining armor?
Cortez is being
He's
held, so I
been
doubt it.
using you. Tobias, Cortez, the bloody kin, all your friends. They've been using you for their own selfish...
Oh, it's that
They're
chat
no
lag.
different from me.
I'm sorry.
No different at all.
I misunderstood.
They've helped me. You haven't.
Haven't I? I could have caught you earlier, Shifter. I had my eyes and ears in Arcadia, and you have made quite a spectacle spectacle of yourself from time to time. But I let you go about your business. And now you return to me with precious gifts. So don't tell me.
I don't know why the chat is lagging though. I hope it fixes it soon. It might also be on my end. Maybe. I don't know. But I've been having connection issues, so maybe that's why it's getting
You are
through
just a piece
poorly.
in a grand game of chess. You're not even a big piece. You're a pawn.
But a pawn
Now
can become
give
a
me
queen.
the disc and the jewels, the dragon eyes, and then we can wrap
I hope it
this
improves
game
for
up.
you, Glitter. I really hope it
I'm
does.
quite certain you know more than you let on about the Guardian's realm as well. I'll have that information too, very soon.
I'm not giving you anything.
I have an army of devoted soldiers in this building, Shifter. I run this city. What are you going to do? Round up a mob of
It's
your
the least I can do.
friends? Forget about shifting as well. There are magical barriers against that in this building.
All right, I give up.
You see, I wasn't lying to you, unlike some of your accomplices. You don't have a choice. You must.
Now I'm
kill
wondering
me.
who the guy is that's voice acting that, because he's
Fine.
doing it so
Who
well.
cares anyway? I'm exhausted and I give up. Cortez has abandoned me. I've hurt my two best friends in the world and maybe you're right. Maybe you're no different from the Sentinel. Maybe they're as bad as you and maybe you deserve each other. It doesn't matter, you've won. What are you gonna do now?
Oh, thank you.
Let
I appreciate
me
that.
guess. This is where the heroine coaxes a confession from the villain before the final act of the play commences. Very well. I'm all for a satisfying denouement. What now? I have the Guardian, I have the disc, and the jewels, the key to the tower. And soon, if you play along like a nice little girl, I'll know where the gateway is.
So you don't need me anymore?
Apparently not. I thought I might, so I decided not to kill you. But now that I have the Guardian himself, your role in this game is up. After you tell me what I need to know, of course.
Then what will happen to me?
Nothing. I'll let you go. You can do me no harm, and I'm not a cruel man. Not unusually so, at any rate.
What happened to Cortez?
Cortez. I had Gordon take care of him. He was just interfering too much for his own sake. There are rules, and he broke them. He brought you into... He broke the rules.
What will you do once you open the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
Gordon Alloway will take the Guardian's place in the tower, and he will rule according to my plan. The worlds will be reunited, and the Earth will be one realm, as it was, and as it should be.
So, this is all part of your master plan to rule the Earth?
When you put it like that, I guess, yes. But I'll be a fair and just
Don't they
ruler, my
all
dear.
say that though?
What's the point? You're like, what, 60? In another 60 years, you'll be dead, and then what? Leave the kingdom to your firstborn?
I'll be around a lot longer than 60 years. A lot longer. You really don't know me, do you? You really don't know anything about me.
Apparently not. How did you get the other 2 jewels?
I've had one of them for ages. The other came into my possession only a week ago, as luck would have it. And now I have the last 2 and the disc.
Why didn't you go look for the jewels and the pieces of the disc yourself?
Why, when he has someone else do
I
it?
would have, but my power over Arcadia has been disturbingly limited until now. The Tyrant have proved a valuable addition to my disciples, and with their help, I've dispensed with most of my opposition in Arcadia. But still, locating the stones would have required the cooperation of the Sentinel. Now, I may be a charismatic man, but I doubt they would have told me anything. And those wretched magical races, you think they would have cooperated? No. They were waiting for their savior, their prophecy come true. And you seem to fit the bill. Why not take advantage of that? As for the jewels, the white and the blue of the Drykin were not likely to submit to me. And that was a battle even I'd be well advised to avoid. But time is ticking, Shifter, and the wheel of the balance is turning. Please, enter the elevator to your right. I want to show you something.
I guess we will now see his plan unfold. Although, I mean, there's like, what, another 4 chapters or something? I'm probably gonna do something to stop it. Probably. I don't even know in what chapter I am exactly.
What do you think?
What is it?
This is the end result of the centuries of work and research the Vanguard have done. A breeding ground for shifters such as yourself. Warrior shifters. So tell me, what do you think?
He's surprisingly compliant.
I'm impressed.
So you should be. There's technology here that could, well, it has changed the world in ways you could never understand. Now, give me the disc and the jewels. And don't try anything this time. I might have to hurt you myself. I will ask this one last time, because I am a patient man. Where is the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
The truth is, she really doesn't know. Fuck it.
And I'll say this one final time because I'm a patient woman. Go screw yourself.
That's all I needed to know. I'll leave you alone here for a while. When I come back, I'm sure you'll be a lot more cooperative.
Will I be, though? Will I? Truth be told, you might say you have me right where you want, but I can destroy your entire project from here, although I don't quite know why yet.
It's a monster! Elevator locked. Hoverpad exit closed. hover pad exit. From McAllen's little... It's a fancy safe or... It's a monster! It's a fancy safe. It's a fancy safe. It's a fancy safe. It's a fancy. It's a fancy. It's still coming after me.
That is a weird monster though.
This wasn't such a good idea. Hey, you wanna try discussing things over a hot cup of mocha instead of all this killing April business? I guess not. Well, help! Cortez!
Wait, Cortez actually made it? How?
You've been keeping some rough company, señorita. Better be more careful in the future, no?
Where have you been?
Captured.
What? Were you worried?
Yes, no, I mean, I was scared you were, you know, dead.
So you care about me. Ave Maria Purísima. What am I going to do now without you telling me to get lost?
Don't joke about this, Cortez. I've been in a lot of situations these past few days where I could have needed your help, but you weren't there.
Perdóname. Forgive me, señorita. I've been indisposed. When I finally managed to escape my prison last night, I began looking for you. You left an interesting trail, I must say.
Oh yeah, I gathered everything.
What do you mean?
For one, the border house, most of Venice for that matter, was under guard. There seemed to be some question as to how you managed to escape the Vanguard agents.
Magic.
So I thought. You've been picking up a few pointers in Arcadia.
I'm turning into quite the Girl Scout. It's amazing how resourceful you can be when you're in a bind.
I see. I've noticed.
How did the Vanguard?
How did the Vanguard capture you?
With a small army, and with the help of a very dangerous man, Gordon Holloway.
I met him. Not the most personable guy in the world, and he could really do with some sun.
Gordon is a creature of pure logic. He was split in two halves when he was a child, one bound to Stark, the other to Arcadia. The victim of terrible Vanguard experiments, I'm afraid.
The Chaos Vortex, right?
That's him. He's magical and chaotic, half untethered. What some people would call his soul. Gordon would have been Guardian had the Vanguard not destroyed him.
I heard the story. Can he still be Guardian?
The Vanguard believes so, but if he did become Guardian, he would twist and corrupt the balance to his own benefit. What the consequences would be, I fear to even think.
Have you told me everything I should know, Cortez?
Probably not.
About?
About this? about everything that's happened to me in the past, say, week.
I've told you all I can tell you.
Yeah, sure. You know, I overheard a conversation between you and your friend, Father Raoul, and then McAllen.
Jacob McAllen? He's here?
Yeah.
He was. He released that mutant freak on me, so that I'd tell him where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is.
Ay, Dios mío. We must get you away from here. He's a very dangerous...
I think that's kind of late.
Why, if it isn't a family reunion.
I could smell your hand in this, brother. The Vanguard. Was this the extent of your originality? If you had to meddle in the affairs of mortals, would it not have been prudent to show a little subtlety?
He seized the dragon and bound him for 1,000 years. Free at last, brother? Thais Salutaris. Kisei.
I didn't picture you walking amongst men in a man's body with a man's name. McAllen. The balance must not have dealt you and yours with the best of hands.
The balance will cease to be, brother. The scales will topple, and the old walls will fall. The age of dragons is imminent, whether you join us or not.
Join you? You symbolize all that I despise. You hate and fear these mortals so much, you bring on chaos to destroy them, but you will only succeed in destroying yourself. Our time will come eventually, but not by your doing.
Are these worlds of mortals so important to you that you forget who you are?
I never forgot who I am. That crime is yours alone, brother.
Wasis. There is still time. You are blood of my blood, kin to my kin. You are immortal dragon, and our destinies weigh the scales of the universe.
Where do you get all those cliches, kin to my kin? Doesn't it ever bother you that you sound like a badly written play?
Oh well. I will not miss your sarcasm, brother. It always felt a little strained. Tabas!
Holy crap, that cutscene was good.
Cortez's watch stopped. Oh God, his heart. That's what Brian said Cortez called it. His heart. His heart has stopped. Cortez is dead. I can't believe that. It doesn't make sense because...
Okay, calm down, April. It's not over yet.
They all die. God damn. I can't. Everybody I love dies. Everybody I love.
Sunday, August 6th, 2209. Early evening, just before sunset. How many more surprises is life gonna spring on me today? And how many more of my friends will have to die before this is all over? 2 in one day is just too much. Cortez. Can't believe he's gone like that. And the fact he was one of the kin, I didn't even think. I should have known, of course. But then again, I'm not used to friends and family turning out to be dragons from other planets. At least not until last week. So Cortez and McAllen were the 2 Triken in Stark. Now I have all 4 jewels. Or I will as soon as I retrieve the disc and the jewels from my common safe. Actually, come to think of it, does a fall like that even kill dragons? That's kind of late to think about that, isn't it though, April? Oh, okay.
Unlock containment chamber? I think yes.
Okay, so now I have that.
And what, pray tell, took you so long? Excuse me. I'm talking to you. Stop.
Are you
Jerry?
lol? Oh my god! Dumbass. Whoever is gonna listen to you when you yell stop if they're up to no good.
It's an instant pizza machine. It's a police.
It's a police officer, she says in a loud voice as she stands next to him. I guess I'll go get the location now. Figure out where the entryway to the Guardian's realm is.
I can't go back to Ven.
Cause you know, it's not like the fall actually killed him and he's letting me go on purpose so that I can figure out where the entrance is so that he can just snag it right from under me as I'm getting close to it. Cause that is something that won't happen. Would he even know right now, though? Too much walking. Just gonna go through
Hello? Flipper? Oh my god, what happened to you?
They shot me. They took the fucking map.
Who?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but they promised me I'd walk again.
Who did?
Halloway, the Vanguard. I had a deal with them. Then, when you come back, I sent word they.
You sold me out?
I'm so sorry. They threatened me with They said you can walk again, or.
I understand. Just take it easy. Don't move too much.
No! No, don't. I'm dying. They would just put me in jail. Listen to me, April. The map, I deciphered it. They took it with them, everything. But I made a copy. Over there.
What am I looking at?
I played with the map you gave me, and though there was information missing,
Why don't you just take it easy for
They took it. See the flashing cross? That's the destination on the map. Some kind of anomaly, I guess. Nothing about it in any data bank, but right next to it, there's a spaceport, the Morning Star. Transfer terminal to the colonies, luxury hotels, casinos.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have to go to the rich people's places.
If you need to get to the position on the map, that's the way to do it. Go to the Morning Star.
Okay.
Holloway was bringing something with him up there to the station. I heard them talking about it. Sounded important.
The Guardian? It's gotta be the Guardian.
These guys are bad, the worst. You gotta be careful. I'm fucking telling you.
I'm the only chance we got.
I know. Get him. Get up there to the Morning Star. Go to the Morning Star. Do what you have to do now.
I will.
I'm sorry.
You okay, Flipper? Flipper! Damn. Thanks, Flipper.
When I went back to Flipper to ask him about the star map, there was another surprise waiting for me. He'd been shot and left for dead by good old Gordon, my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Flipper was still alive when I got there. Barely. And it turns out he sold me out. Not that he had a choice. Unlike Zack. But at least he felt bad about it. And he managed to give me the information I needed before he... Gordon took the Guardian to a colonial transfer station called the Morning Star. The entrance, the wormhole that leads into the Guardian's realm, is located not too far away from the station, so now I gotta get there somehow. I think it's time to rethink the whole colonization program. Maybe it's good for something after all. This is turning into one hell of a long journey, from Newport to LA's and into outer space. Too bad I don't get frequent flyer miles. I don't even know what flyer miles are, to be honest. Is that like an actual thing?
Junk. Expect.
Well, so much for Flipper. It's been a very bad and very long journey. Can't argue with April there. But it's been truly fascinating, and honestly, story-wise, it is one of the best stories I've ever played through. And I am so looking forward to playing the other games. Although, considering what type of game style this is, and that I have played the third one, like a little bit,
I can't go back to Venice.
there's a huge style difference already. Because I'm not sure about the second one. I still need to play the second one, so I don't know anything about that. But this one is point and click adventure. And the last one is free control. Bound to be interesting. So now as I said before also, there is apparently something that I'm gonna need to do here.
Welcome back, ma'am. How may I help you?
I'd like to.
Very good, ma'am.
I'm sure I will.
Yes, well, we'll do our best to find the perfect colony for your tenure after you...
Why not just call it slave?
Oh, no, ma'am, certainly not.
Whatever. I just need to get on a ship that'll take me through to the...
We do have a ship leaving this evening with colonists bound for Bokamba 8, and that does stop at the Morning Star, but I...
Sign me up for... what was it?
All right, ma'am. If you would just hand me your Newport ID card and place your right thumb...
Okay.
There. That's it, ma'am. You're registered. Now, if you just take your baggage...
No baggage.
Nothing, ma'am? Well, you will receive everything you need when you get to the colonies, so... And I have to remind you that if you choose not to board your ship this evening, you will have committed a corporate offense, and you will be subject to imprisonment.
And a nice day.
Wow. But at least I'm going where I need to go. Something. Dreamland. Oh boy, what is this gonna be?
Everybody looks tired and lost.
Monday, August 7th, 2209. I'm in space. In space. Can you believe that? The trip here went pretty smoothly, all things considered, and my BM colonist outfit looks pretty sweet on me, believe it or not. But enough with the kidding around. I got a job to do. I need to get away from these colonists before I actually get shipped to some far-off planet. Then I need to rescue the Guardian from wherever he's being kept, and together we have to get out of here. Into space. And open up the wormhole. Once that we're inside the Guardian's realm, we'll be home free. I hope. And of course it glitches again. No, thank you.
Everybody looks tired and lost. If you got more than one suitcase with you, this is where you have to dump it. The bastards probably raid the contents and sell it to the stores after clearing the hall. It's a station guard keeping the colonists out of restricted areas. In other words, making sure we don't get out of this hall. It's a station guard.
Don't think he's gonna let me through that easily.
Hey! You can't pass through there, colonist.
Everybody look. Very snazzy outfit. Orange goes so well with my hair.
Does it though?
If
Does
you got
it
more than
really?
one, if you got more than. That's the men's room. A realm of great mystery. There's gotta be a real emergency.
Okay.
Earth. I didn't know it could look so beautiful and peaceful.
Anything else around here? No.
Everybody looks tired and lost. It's the ladies' room.
Let's see if there's any... I didn't realize I could enter the door from there, so...
Locked. It's locked. There are 300 women here, and the ladies' room is locked. Good God!
Now I'm gonna need to talk to the guard.
It's a station guard. It's a station guard. If you got more than one...
They're not gonna let me pass.
You can't.
It's a station guard.
No.
Restaurants, stores, casinos, bars, all designed to squeeze those last precious few dollars out of the colonists' pockets. Well, at least they won't be needing money where they're going. Everybody looks tired and lost.
That potion of binding is gonna probably be major in the future as well, but right now...
All big money trap. That's the only reason they keep the colonists waiting here for at least 6 to 8 hours, to maximize their spending potential. It's all a big money trap.
The problem is I can potentially see what I need to do. Also, isn't Warren here anywhere? No.
If you got more than one suit...
Wait, I can enter the men's room now? Okay.
This is one journey I prefer not to embark on. Deep breath. Try not to breathe. Instant heat. For that special moment when manly vigor is required. Fast. Ha! Their secret revealed.
What secret though? Okay.
I shudder to think what's been done in this. Get my hands dirty? I think not. It's a garbage can. I feel like I'm spending my entire life pushing trash from one place to another. Weirdest thing.
Hey Haru, how you doing?
Hey, looky, it's a hole in the wall, cleverly concealed. You gotta hand it to them. They know security. It's filthy. Get my hand... I don't even want to find out. I'll go some... It's screwed tight. Curse the day I traded away my screwdriver.
I still have a coin. Would that work? That would work. Now is the places where the last of my items are gonna come in handy.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like it leads into a larger ventilation or service duct of sorts.
This really doesn't tell me anything.
I'm orange. These tunnels go on for miles and miles. Before I risk getting lost, I should at least know where I'm heading.
This is where I am. Service duct exit 1 to men's room. No, the men's room is where I am. I cannot enter that one. So, service duct, let's check this.
It's one of the station guards. It's a coffee mug.
So that's not an option. So what's over here?
It's a surveillance camera. If I go any further, I'll be caught on camera, and that's one show I don't want to be the star of.
Wait, I can pull out that cable. Okay.
What's going on? Who's there? Hey, hold on. Stop right there.
Now I need to enter the guard's room. Do I poison his coffee with the bind magic?
It's a coffee mug. No time for that now. The guard could be back at any moment. Somebody's playing solitaire.
What the heck are you doing in here? This is a restricted area. You're going back to the pen with the other colonists, Missy.
I should
To
have
purchase
immediately.
Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor, please insert a cash or credit chip now.
I mean, I guess.
Thank you for purchasing Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor. Please be advised that excessive use of Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor, can cause involuntary spasms and discharge.
That's a little TMI. Okay, now I kinda know what I need to do.
What's going on? Who's... Hey!
Now I need to touch the screen and give him that, well, basically Viagra.
Is one enough? What the hell? I'll use all of them, just in case. It's not as if I'm gonna be needing them myself.
Now let's check.
It's one of the station guards.
All we gotta do is wait.
This doesn't taste right. I feel... Mary, Mother of God. I really feel... Goddamn. Madame Joy's Pleasure Suites on the promenade had better be open. This constitutes an emergency.
Okay. That's one way to use Viagra. Or the equivalent of it. Cargo bay. Guard. Rest area. Cell blocks. Airlock.
It's a bank of security monitors connected to... I spiked the guard's coffee with a bit of... Somebody's playing solitaire.
You that bored?
I think this is a registry of all the prisoners on the station. Let's see. Yeah, cell block registry. Cell number 1, Agusty Bryan. Cell 2, Ruth Pawani. Cell 3, Morgan Enger. Cell 4, Hammer Hansen. Cell 5, reference G. Holloway. G. Holloway? Gordon? That's gotta be it.
Everything is clear, Central. Over. Everything is clear, Central. Over. Everything is clear, Central. Over. Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out. Negative on that command, Central. Somebody's already taking a break. Over. Everything is clear, Central. Over.
I hope this doesn't lead me to the wrong way. To the cargo bay. To the dog. Let's see where this leads.
It's an electronic lock with a sliding cover. It's an electronic lock. It's an electronic lock. It's an electronic lock with a sliding cover.
Okay, at least I don't need to sneak around. What's in the code? Or do I
There's
take
something
that?
in one of the pockets. It's a short and thin cylinder. A magnetic key, I believe. That
Oh,
might come in
wow.
handy.
So it turns out that this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Here I thought I would have to do like a puzzle where I would lead one guard away for another. And that would like get me to the cargo bay where I would need to pick something up that could pick an electronic lock. No, I just go into the guard's code. So let's have a look at this guardian. That's
Hello. You are a hard man to find.
You speak Navin. Are you from Arcadia?
not quite.
No, but I have had a lot of practice. I'm a shifter, like yourself. And as it turns out, the next Guardian, although I'm currently in denial. April Ryan.
Adrian, have you come to free me? Or to question me more?
I'm with the good guys. Well, I'm all that's left of the good guys.
That's something.
The balance, it is collapsing. I did not want to leave the Guardian's realm, but I had to.
Nobody's blaming you. But if we don't get moving soon, we won't have time to save the world. Worlds. Can you believe I'm still not getting my head around that concept?
What do we do?
You just keep close to me, and let me worry about that, okay? I've had some practice in subterfuge lately.
I will do as you say.
It's Adrian, the Guardian. I'm Orange.
Yes, you are.
It's an electronic...
Do we still have the key? Nope. Also, you walk weird. So, do I now put the guy back on his post?
Everything is clear, Central. Over. Negative on that that command, Central. Somebody's already taking a break. Over. Everything is clear, Central. Over. Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out.
Oh. So that's how it
Roger that,
works.
Central. Taking a break. Out.
So now so it is a puzzle. I was just running ahead of things. Also, can you not walk so slow? I guess with every screen transfer, he's gonna be right there, but...
F-2021. It's an inventory database of all the parts stored in the cargo bay. There's nothing I need to search for.
Okay.
It's an inventory database of all the parts stored in the cargo. G3415.
Oh, now I see what the meaning is. The problem is, how do I get there? To the cargo bay. No, no. Huh. Maybe? Okay, what if...
Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out. Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Okay, so now if I go into the... Well, I should be able to enter the vents, but apparently that's not an option. Far corridor, left corridor. In the meantime, this guy is forever slowly coming along. Does this mean that I can now actually enter the airlock now that the guard is gone? No.
I need to find a place where Adrian can be safe while I figure out what to do next. I don't even want to find out.
Not gonna lie, Adrian looks
I
weird.
need to find a place where Adrian can be safe while I figure out what to do next. Omnitech Security Control. This must be the HQ of station surveillance. I need to find a place where Adrian can be safe while I figure out what to do next.
This would be as good a place as any. Okay, so this is the airlock. So this was the one where I had to go first. I guess? Sort of? That guy is really walking weirdly. Then again, he's 1,000 years old, so can you really blame him?
From what I understand, this is a gateway to the Guardian's realm. A wormhole, something like that. It's somewhere outside the station?
Not far from this metal box. No, not far. I can sense it. It calls to me. Perhaps a day's journey on foot.
We'll be going a lot faster than that, trust me. Stay here while I get everything ready. Don't go anywhere, okay?
I will not. Believe me when I say I do not want to go anywhere. This place frightens me.
Okay, so now I gotta figure out what I actually need. The question is, how do I do that?
Adrian's staying put. Just like I asked. Just wait here. I'm gonna try. I'm orange.
The problem is, it still doesn't help me because I still don't know what it is that I need. Oh. I guess we'll have to take a look at this console.
Launch pod. Launch pod. Load pod. It's a single-person pod, used to maneuver outside the station to do general maintenance and, clean windows, I guess. We used to run simulations of similar pods back in school, just for fun.
It's going alright. I'm in chapter 12 of the 15. I'm currently trying to figure out how to go in outer space, which is probably gonna be with an exosuit. So I'm getting there. It's a slow process, but I'm getting there. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, it is really cool, and I've really been enjoying it.
Oxygen filter? Damn, the filter's missing. Oxygen filter.
Okay, so so now I need to go to the cargo bay. So I need to reassign the guards, fix the suit, and use the suit to go into outer space. The problem is there's only one suit. How are we gonna load that for 2 people? That's what I don't know. It's been quite a ride, man. It's been quite a ride. I don't know if 2 people can go in a suit though. It depends on how big the suit is. Also, stranger danger.
Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out. Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Okay, so now that I can enter the cargo area, I need to find out what the oxygen filter is, or where it is more exactly. Need to get the oxygen filter and apply it to the suit, and I guess I'll see from there what I need. Also, this is a lot
I'll
of
do a
cargo.
quick search for the oxygen filter. Pods, spare parts, oxygen filters. Bingo! They've got a bunch of them in stock stored at L109.
L109.
G, 34, 15, and 16. R, 190. R, 952. And A69, G, 34, F, 2021. Oh god, this is going to take ages. That's T11 up there and B413 down there.
Yes.
C34, 102, and 103. D99 1 to 4 and E2019. Phew. Q 45, 30, 31, and 33. Whatever happened to 32? And L93, L94, and L108. A whole lot of boxes. E1489 to 102.
L109.
And L109. L109, that's the one.
So I got an oxygen filter. Now I gotta exit, apply it, and try to go to outer space. Man, what you wouldn't do to save the world, am I right? Order
Roger on
that
that
one on
command, Central.
duty.
Moving into position. Out.
Order
Roger
that
that,
off
Central.
duty.
Taking a break. Out.
Now I can go back to the cargo bay. So whatever is going to happen is going to be just as much of a surprise to me as it is to everyone. Let's first of all apply the oxygen filter.
It's a single-person pod. I've got a few hours of simulated experience with these babies. They're pretty maneuverable, fast. It's a single-person pod, oxygen filter. Step into this machine.
What is it?
It's a pod, a sort of exoskeletal spacesuit. Oh hell, like you have any idea what I'm talking about? It will protect you when we travel to the gateway. That's all you need to know.
How do I use it?
Well, you don't. Or at least you don't. I will launch myself right behind you, and then I'll come to get you. We'll go through the gateway together.
I understand. One thing, April. When we get to the Guardian's realm, we may be separated, and I must give you a warning.
Of what?
Of the 3 trials before you get to the Well of Making.
Oh god, it's gonna be with trials.
There are more trials still? I thought that since I had the disc...
The disc is but the key, and a replacement for the disc that was broken when I deserted the tower. You will still need to prove your worth to the Balance, that you can take the responsibility of being Guardian for 1,000 years.
Sure, because
so
that's a daily thing.
What are these, 3 trials?
The first trial is a trial of might. Defeat a powerful enemy using your talents in war and in magic.
Great. I have absolutely no magical or warrior talents whatsoever. And the second one?
The second trial is the trial of spirit. Face that which you fear the most, the darkness in your heart to go on.
Churchill probably have to face herself.
Spiders?
You may not even be aware of your deepest fear, April. It is locked in your heart. The third trial is the trial of matter. To get to the Well of Making, you must cross an apparently insurmountable barrier using whatever means at your disposal.
Okay.
That sounds like the easiest one. So that's it? Pass through those trials and I'm home free?
Yes. Like I said, there is a chance I might not be there with you. And in that case, you must make your way towards the tower.
Okay, got it. Now, let's hurry up before somebody finds us here. Go into the pod and don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Somehow, I don't think she's gonna be right behind him. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay. Oh, apparently it is 2 in 1 pod. This is awkward though. Oh wait, no, it's a different pod. Also, lol. I just kind of imagine what it's like. Yep. Also insert the space meme. Is that the one you were looking for? Space! Chapter 13, The Longest Journey.
Anybody here? Compared to this place, Arcadia was about as alien as my bedroom. Blue sand. Never seen that outside of a Picasso.
Okay. Just because you guys are making me curious, I'm quickly gonna check what this link is. Oh. Really? Really? God damn it. Adrian told me that once I arrived in the Guardian's realm, there are 3 trials I must pass in order to get to the tower. The first is the trial of might, the second the trial of spirit, and the third is the trial of matter. Considering what I've been through so far, I don't think I'll have a problem with either of them, but you never know, best to be prepared. I do wonder, however, what my greatest fear may be. It used to be water, but now that I can breathe underwater, I don't really have that phobia anymore. As for spiders, they're disgusting, but I've fought the Gibbler. No creature, great or small, can scare me anymore. No, it's gotta be hiding something more personal, something I've probably blocked out. But what? No idea. I'm starting to think it might be yourself, though.
I can't remember landing. I remember the wormhole, the dimensional shift, then this. The pod took a beating, though. I don't think I'll be able to use it again. It's broken.
Well, let's go into the desert for 40 years.
There's the second pod, but I don't see... Adrian! He's not in here, so he must have survived the landing, but where is he?
He might not be with you. Remember, April?
Adrian? Adrian! The tower's closer than it was before, so I'm making progress. Very slowly. There's nothing out here. It's completely barren. There's nothing out here. It's complete. There's nothing out here. It's completely barren.
Everything is like going towards the tower, so
The tower's closer.
I guess I'll start making my way towards the tower. There's nothing else I can do. Apparently.
Oh, God, not that thing again. It's even bigger than before. I thought it couldn't leave Arcadia. I had no idea it could follow me all the way here. The magic might be able to bind the chaos vortex somehow, but if I try to throw the potion, I'm just wasting it.
Okay, that is one way to use it. Is that a mighty foe I have had to defeat? Also, I'm not gonna click that link right now, but I'll check it out later, Vic. Yeah, I guess that was the mighty
If I had
foe.
wings, I could fly across. Since I don't, I'll just have to head back down to the desert and try to find my way around the chasm.
nothing else here, apparently. So I think that was my first trial. This might be my second trial.
What is this? It looks like home. It's home. It's not. It's like a projection, but it's definitely the kitchen back home. The way it used to look when I was 8 or 9. God. No, what's happening to me? Who's there?
Oh God.
Come here, Pumpkin. I got you something special.
Dad? Daddy? Is that you?
Hush, Pumpkin. Come here. Daddy's got
Oh
something
God.
for you.
Please, Daddy, don't hurt me.
Didn't I say to come here? Come here right now, Earl. Daddy wants to give you something, Pumpkin. Come on.
Yeah, and guess who gets the Father of the Year award?
Daddy looks so scary.
Come to Daddy, Pumpkin. Come to Daddy, and I will make everything.
Also, mind you, because of the age of the game, and probably because it has issues running on a good computer, some of the graphics are missing. That's probably why he looks creepier than he should be. He's literally missing his hair texture. The question is, which one?
Daddy, please, you don't want to hurt me. You're not a bad person. You're not. Really, don't.
I'm not your daddy. I'm not your daddy. You came into our lives and you destroyed us. You took advantage of us. You're a frightful little beast.
But Daddy, you gave me this.
When you can see into him.
You gave this to me, Daddy. You do care. You do love me. You're just not very good at it.
No. You destroyed us. We were a family, and you... God forgive me. What have I done? What have I done to you?
You did nothing, Daddy. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault that I got hurt.
I'd been drinking, and she was so beautiful. My little April, you were so beautiful. We wanted to give you a home. We wanted to be what your biological parents couldn't be. A family. That night, when we brought you home, I'd had a few drinks with the guys. I was feeling a little dizzy, and then your mother, she says to me, hold her. Hold your baby girl in your arms. And I take you, and I hold you, and you look up at me with such startled eyes, like it's the first time you see somebody like me.
Oh.
I fell in love with you, my little baby. You were so beautiful. And you smiled at me, and then I don't know what happened. But I was taking a step forward, and I stumbled.
Oh.
You fell to the floor. But you didn't cry. You didn't even whimper. When the doctors told us you would never walk, oh, my baby, I couldn't stand the guilt. I don't know why that made me into the monster that I am.
why I decided that hurting you was the only way I could face my shame. When you started walking, and then getting better and better at it, it was like you were mocking me. I was such a fool, a selfish fool, and now I lost you. Forever.
I forgive you.
You do?
Yes, I forgive you for everything. I forgive you. I
Forgive you, Daddy.
Her biggest fear was her family.
Those rocks look dark and forbidding. Very ominous. Those rocks look dark and forbidding. Very ominous. The tower's very close now.
You just faced the first 2 trials, April. You're getting there. Slowly, but you're getting there.
Finally, I thought I'd never make it here. Oh, great. There's a large canyon circling the tower, and there doesn't seem to be any way across.
Now I need to find a way across these rocks. Also, what? Did I just summon Crow here? Okay, that's something.
What?
Hello, old friend.
April! What the heck? What happened?
Lol.
I used magic to, magically transport you here.
I should have known. Swirling blue lights never did anybody any good, that's for sure. And that cute little sparrow, oh, she's gonna be so upset when she wakes up and, Hey, when did you learn to do magic?
I picked it up on the way here. Listen, I need you to help me out. I need to find a way across this canyon and into that tower over there.
Why don't you just flap your wings and fly then? Oh, that's funny! I kill myself! Flap your wings and fly! Oh, baby! Ooh, that's a zinger. I gotta write that down somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh, flap your wings and fly! Jeez.
Yeah, you're a real comedian.
Anyways, when did you ever need my help? Oh, sure, you
Good
brought
one,
me
Rick.
along, let me do your dirty work once in a while. But come on! You could have done just as well on your own. I mean, you just left me high and dry at the end there, didn't you? Just up and left without a word of goodbye.
I didn't mean to leave you like that, Crow, but you couldn't come with me.
Oh, sure. Use me, then leave me. Don't worry, I know how that works. I'm not half as innocent as you seem to think. But I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
Crow, we are friends. Good friends.
That why you gave me the name Crow? Oh, I thought it was nice, all right. Real ring to it. Until I found out what a crow actually is over there in Stark.
Crow?
Right. Crow. The sneakiest,
They're also the
dirtiest,
smartest
most
bird, one of the smartest
despised
birds
bird
alive.
there is. They're like flying rats. You even have something called a scarecrow to chase us off with, don't you? I mean, crows are so stupid. They're scared off by straw people dressed in rags. Huh. And that's the name you come up with? Crow? Pfft, bah!
That's not...
No? No excuses. I can't bear it. Oh, the pain. The pain. That's all I am
it's
to
not
you,
just a
a
comedian,
flying
he also has
flea bag?
quite a theatric.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I like this
I
Crow
can't
as
bear to
well.
look at you
You
anymore.
missed most of his
I gotta
adventures though.
Stay and shut up.
But you...
Gave you that name because of a cartoon character I loved when I was a kid. His name was Crowboy.
Crowboy?
He was the star of a series of what we call animated cartoons. It's like puppet theater. You can watch on a canvas or a screen.
Puppet theater. I love puppet theater.
Crow Boy was just the coolest bird there ever was. He was a crow and a cowboy.
Wow.
And he had a hat and a lasso and an albatross called Old Whitey that he rode on.
He had an albatross? His own albatross?
Why did I get a feeling you were gonna make that
Every
joke?
week he'd come
Really?
to a new town where the bad guys were making life tough for everybody else, and he'd sort it out like a real hero.
He was a hero? Crow Boy?
So that's why I called you Crow. I figured you're not a cowboy, so it'll be just Crow. And besides, I think crows are cool.
No, damn, got right, me and my big beak. I couldn't keep it shut, could I? I had to say something stupid. I'm so stupid, dumb, stupid, stupid, dumb, dumb, stupid.
It was a misunderstanding, Crow. It could have happened to anybody, even good friends, especially good friends.
She has quite a mouth to her, though.
But
She's
I'm
smart.
so stupid.
Are you gonna keep beating yourself up? Or are you gonna help me? Time's running short.
Of course I'm gonna help you. Anything for you, April. Just tell old Crow what to do, and he'll do it. Like
Too
that.
late.
I can be a hero too, just like Crow Boy.
Okay, let me think.
Actually, no. She's the last line of good.
Crow, can you fly across the canyon to the base of the tower?
Can a chick lay eggs? Well, I know you can't, but yeah, I can do that. What was it you wanted me to do again?
Lol.
Just fly across the canyon and see if you can find any weird buttons or levers or something like that.
What for?
There must be a way to cross this canyon, and maybe there's a magical bridge that needs to be activated. I don't know, Crow. Just fly across and check it out, okay?
Will do. Hang on. What am I saying? Of course you'll hang on. It's not like you have any other choice.
Isn't it always a switch, though? Nothing.
What did you find?
No bridge, that's for sure. But there's a well on the other side, on top of that conical sandstone staircase right below the tower. It looked magical. It had that no good, stay the heck away blue shimmer to it. So I didn't fly any closer. Who knows where I'd end up?
I mean,
That's
video
gotta be
game
well
logic?
making.
Well, maybe it can be making us a bridge then. Making us a bridge? I'm killing today.
You're easily amused, Crow.
My brain's 1/10 the size of yours. What do you want from me?
But maybe you got a point. Maybe the Well of Making can help us somehow.
It was only a joke, April.
I know, but still. It's the Well of Making.
Nope. Nope. Do I...
Crow, I want you to get me some water from the Well of Making.
What? Are you crazy? How am I supposed to carry water back from... Oh, no. No.
No, there's a
no
huge
way I'm
canyon
doing
around it
that.
and no way to get over it.
Come on, Crow. Your beak is perfect for the purpose. I don't need a lot of water, and all you have to do is make sure you don't swallow.
Hey, magic's got its upsides, I'm sure. I mean, where would social welfare be without magic? But magic water in my beak? No
I don't
way.
have a rope.
What if I did
There's
swallow?
nothing around here. It's just
If I'm
desert.
lucky, I'll just explode or something. If not, I've heard stories, April, and none of them are very nice. Magic's not a toy, nor is it a food, and it certainly doesn't belong in my beak.
Please, time's running short and the balance is at stake. You've got to help me, Crow. Don't you want to be a hero?
Hero? Sure. Stooge? No. Oh, curses and damnation and all things mean and ugly. Fine. I'll put my life on the line, tempt fate, and risk a certain and painful death by magical poisoning.
Exactly.
If what?
If you'll promise.
I mean, if you have all of that, would you think to bring a rope with you everywhere you go?
1 year? So honor and glory mean nothing to you?
Not as much as a good flea plucking. No.
Okay.
Sure.
Deal.
Sure.
Now, fly! Yikes!
Like the time you keep forgetting shit and you always have to end up buying it.
How did it go?
Oh, good. Oh, what we do?
What do I want you to do? I
Sure.
can't take the water, so
We'll
you're gonna have to
see
do whatever it is we
soon.
need done with it.
Alright.
Okay, let me think about it for a second. Without knowing what's down there, I don't see how that's gonna work. The canyon's filled with dense fog, blocking my view. But it's definitely a very long way down, and the walls look much too steep to climb. I'd love to have a look at what's down there. Without knowing what's down there, I don't see how that's gonna work. Not while he's got his beak full of water.
Sorry, but I couldn't.
What happened to you after I left?
I just flew around for a bit. Would you believe it? I actually went back to Marcuria Harbor to find the old man again, see what he was up to. I kinda miss him. I mean, I hate him and I hope his hair falls out, but we were together for 20 years, you know, and there were good days. Well, at least one good day.
I don't
Anyways, he was gone. Not a trace left of him. Either he drowned, or he got out of town with the rest of them.
What's going on in Arcadia now?
Don't you know? There's a great big war going on, that's what. The Tyrant are rising against the nations of the Northlands, and Marcuria has been evacuated. A lot of people are getting killed, and it looks like the Tyrant might win this time around. They got this huge, swirling, chaotic-looking magical weapon on their side.
Not anymore, they don't.
Really? Well, then maybe our guys do stand a chance after all. It was looking bleak there for a second, believe you me.
No, I just
I was
took care
even
of that.
considering brushing up on my Tyrant. Ian, or whatever it is those barbarians speak. Sounds like a bunch of guttural rubbish to me, you know, like, I'm not particularly refined, you know?
This crow is awesome.
Do you know what happened to my friends?
Your friends? Sorry. No, oh, wait, I think that Venari you've been talking to? Abnaxis? I think I saw him heading north at a great speed.
What is a great
And Mr.
speed,
Westhouse
though?
was kind enough to share a cup of whiskey with me when I went to ask him if he'd seen you. Good stuff. Bad hangover. Other than that, I don't know. Sorry.
Any idea what we should...
You're asking me? Me?
Don't see nobody else around.
I don't perform well when I'm put on the spot like this, you know. But, okay, I'm thinking. I got wings. You need some flying done? I'm your man.
Thanks.
Anytime, babe.
Alright, let's see what's down there.
Crow, I need you to fly down into the canyon to see what's below the fog.
Into the canyon? Below the fog?
Are you scared?
I didn't say that. It's just, well, fog clings to my feathers and... Would Crowboy do it?
Yes, he
Crowboy
would.
would do it, but he'd be careful not to get hurt, and he'd come right back up again if he saw anything remotely dangerous.
Of course. Okay. Hold tight. I'll be back soon.
This guy is so easy to manipulate. Then again, he's a real bird brain, so. Yeah, most of her
So what did you
friends
see,
are
Crow?
dead. Not all of them.
What was
A
below the
couple of them
fog?
are still alive.
You're not gonna believe me.
What?
I told you, you're not going to believe me.
Just tell me what you saw.
Nothing.
Nothing? As in nothing out of the ordinary?
No, as in nothing at all. The absence of anything. Below the fog, there was nothing. It was terrifying. Until
Oh.
you've seen what nothing looks like, you won't be able to fully appreciate something. Anything at all. I used to hate this blue sand. I mean, blue sand? What the heck? Now, though, I love it. It's sand, and it's blue. It's something. Not like that nothing down there. It was freaky.
So there's no way I can climb down, cross over, and climb up on the other side?
Nope.
You'll fall into the nothing. I'm telling you, I don't even think time passes down there. You'd be falling through nothing forever.
Damn. It's my faithful friend, Crow. Any idea?
Well?
Thanks, Crow.
Yep.
Okay, so what I need is
Foreboding clouds.
foreboding clouds. Nothing else. Okay.
It's the Well of Making. Crow, we need some more water.
Of course we do. And who?
You okay? Okay, I got an idea, Crow. You said there was nothing down there, right? The water in your mouth is magical water from the well. So what if we add the magic of making to nothing? Something, right? Something's better than nothing. Fly down there and spit the water out on top of the nothing. Then get out quickly. Something will happen, I'm sure of it.
I guess we'll see what's gonna
Just
happen.
not sure what exactly.
Oh boy. What could go wrong?
Oh, that's something all right. But what? Where's
Look!
Crow? Crow!
Look!
Crow!
A button appeared.
Crow! Oh, please let him be all right, wherever he is. I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Okay. I guess we'll be crossing the mist bridge.
It's been a long journey getting here. This is it. The end of the road. All I have to do now is figure out how to get up into the tower. I thought I'd already passed the 3 trials. There's always something. Guess it's not supposed to be easy.
I mean, it's not that hard either. There's a round disc in the middle.
I guess this must be the Well of Making. It's not as imposing as I thought it would be. Not even close. It's the Well of Making. It's very deep and very clear, and obviously magical.
So I just should take this. There we go. See, it's not that hard what you need to do. Bye. Don't you just love the music?
The water has shaped itself into a...
Aren't those the best graphics you've ever seen?
Thank God you came. I thought you were lost for good.
My path here diverged from yours. You had to pass the 3 trials.
You were right in warning me. This place is like a Freudian nightmare. The first psychologist to arrange field trips here will rake in a fortune. I mean, talk about shock therapy.
It is a sacred place. Only the chosen few can pass through the desolation.
But then why didn't my hand work on the Well of Making? I mean, I passed all the tests, right?
That is a mystery. You are to be the 13th Guardian, are you not? The balance has picked you. Your hand should have unlocked the tower, like mine did.
Why did it still react to your hand?
Even though I left the tower, I am still the current Guardian, and I will continue to be until you go through the ritual and take my place. Hold on. I think we're about to move. The tower is letting us in.
And how cute, a bad guy making an entrance. See? See? I told you. He was just hanging around. Although somebody might need to explain to me how he got there without anyone noticing.
It's cold. Was it always this cold?
I do not know. When I was here last, I did not feel much at all.
Well, I'm freezing.
I spent more than 1,000 years in this tower, and yet I cannot remember ever feeling warm or cold. Being Guardian, there's just the balance, and our duty to it.
You didn't feel anything?
There are no emotions. Emotions interfere with the balance. I was the conduit between magic and logic, between chaos and order, and I had to be clean.
That sounds horrible.
It never felt that way. I was content, as far as it was possible for me to be content. Until the very end, when I became restless.
That's when you left the tower?
I had no choice. The balance forced me out. I was polluting the flows that passed through me, through this room, and it was time for someone to succeed me.
So now it's my turn to be Guardian.
Not quite.
Are you afraid?
I've never been so afraid in my life. 1,000 years. Everything will be gone when I'm done. My friends, my family, dead. My world probably changed beyond recognition.
I know, April. I have experienced this myself. When I returned to Stark, I could not believe that all the things I knew, the memories of a life that I recalled as clearly as if it were only yesterday, they were all gone. I was lost, alone, dying, until the Vanguard picked me up from the street and imprisoned me. It shames me to say it, but that was a relief. To be fed, to sleep comfortably, to be warm. You have every right to be afraid. But consider this. Your sacrifice will be the salvation of mankind, of 2 worlds. What greater gift is there? What greater reward than to know you are like a god?
Believe me, I could do without the
Alright,
reward.
see you tomorrow,
If there
Vic.
was any other
Good
way,
night.
I'd embrace it in a second. But I won't shy away from this either. If it is my destiny, then so be it.
Thank you.
Good.
Good night.
To wish for the loss of dreams and emotions would be wrong. But to acknowledge it in the face of your fears, this proves you are ready.
Okay. So, what now? What do I do?
Just walk to the edge of the disc. The tower will know what to do. If you are the new Guardian, the tower will embrace you.
All right, here it goes. 1,000 years.
I don't think you're the next Guardian though, April.
Now what? Nothing's happening.
You are right. Then it is as I suspected.
What? What did you suspect?
That you are not the one chosen to take my place in the tower. You are not the 13th Guardian.
What?
If I'm not, then...
I think I may be able to answer that question, Miss Ryan.
You? How the hell did you get here?
You didn't think your little games back at the station would fool anyone, did you? Well, aside from those moronic and useless guards. It puzzles me why Mr. McAllen could be such a visionary and yet be so lacking in his comprehension of human nature to surround himself with brainless louts.
Maybe because he wasn't human.
He was not. That would explain a lot. If he was not human, then what was he?
You mean you didn't know? He was your boss, and you had no idea who you were working for. How pathetic can you get?
Don't toy with me, child. Don't you dare toy with me.
I don't. I do not know what came over me. I'm not prone to anger. In fact, I'm usually quite incapable of it. Must be the environment that's... I don't feel quite right. Like there's something in here that's calling to me. What are you doing to me?
I don't know what you're talking about, Gordon.
No matter. I can ignore this. It's so hot in here. Don't you feel it? The heat?
I'm freezing. Maybe you should lie down for a minute or two.
Maybe you should lie down, Miss Ryan. I actually have a good reason to be here, but you do not. After all, you are no longer a candidate in this race, are you?
I may not become the new Guardian, but neither will you. The balance will never accept you.
Don't be so sure, April. That's your name, is it not, April?
Yeah.
I will be the Guardian. The balance will have no choice. Not with you and the previous Guardian gone. And there's something here, isn't there? Someone's calling my name. Someone's... No. No. Not that. Not here. You brought it here, you stupid bitch!
Stop!
That kick though. Mortal Kombat!
No, stay away from me, don't, no!
What happened to him?
I'm alive again. You gave me back my life.
I did? You don't sound like yourself. Are you okay?
I do sound like myself. And I'm better than I've ever been, April. I'm whole again.
So it worked?
I brought
The joining of two halves?
his soul back to
Magic
him.
and logic. Order and chaos. I'm in balance now. I am balance. And it's glorious. I'm sorry for what I did to you, April. And to you, sir, I'm sorry for everything.
It wasn't you. Not all of you, anyway.
It was me. But it misguided me. I wish I could undo all the harm I've done to both worlds. Both as Gordon Holloway and as the Chaos Vortex. But I can't undo my actions. All I can do is make sure they'll never happen again. And the only way to ensure that is by becoming the Guardian.
I don't trust this.
The Guardian?
It's my destiny, April Ryan, not yours. I was born to be the Guardian. And although the Vanguard almost managed to prevent that from ever happening, they didn't succeed. And now, I'm ready. Thanks to you.
I don't know. It feels
But
like
what
a
about
trap.
me? If I'm not going to be the Guardian, then who am I?
That's something I cannot answer for you, April. Only you can do that. But I don't think the universe is done with you. You are important. Just not in the way you imagined.
He speaks the truth, April. He is to be the Guardian now. It was always his destiny, even though it was taken from him by the Vanguard. We will begin the changing of the guards now, Gordon. And you, April, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, your kindness.
Okay, stop. You're making me feel very self-conscious. I only did what had to be done.
But would anyone else have done
Which
it?
is more than most people would have done.
Exactly.
Your journey here will be remembered, April Ryan. Remembered and retold for all time.
Right now, I'm only concerned about what's coming next. Where do I go now? Where can I go?
That is your choice to make. But do not fret. This world will never hurt you again.
How do I get back to Stark? Or Arcadia, for that matter?
Walk. Walk until you are outside, and then go back inside. It is easy from here. You can go anywhere you wish.
I guess then that this is goodbye.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Maybe.
Yeah, why not? It's not an impossible thought. Anyway, you guys have an important job to get to. Don't let me hold you back.
Thank you. Goodbye.
The question is,
Yeah,
what is April
goodbye.
gonna do now?
So that's the end of that. Funny. I feel almost melancholy, despite everything that's happened. I'm actually gonna miss this adventure. After all, what am I doing now? Going back to school? Live like nothing has happened? Like I'm just a normal person? Well, it's a long way home. I'll figure it out before I get there. Wherever there is.
Hey, Hey! Hey, April, wait up! Where you going? Wait! Don't leave me here!
Well, hurry it up, Crow. The cinematographic animation of this, despite its age, is still so well done. Well, here I thought.
And
Okay.
so the story goes.
Is that it? But whatever happened to April Ryan? And did that man, Gordon Holloway, become a good and just guardian?
That is the end. If you had studied your scriptures, child, you would know that the 13th guardian was the last guardian to watch over the balance.
Was it after his reign that the worlds were reunited?
During his reign. Not long after the events I have just described.
Please tell us more. Tell us what happened to April and about the reunification of Stark and Arcadia.
That's also gonna
I will
happen?
save those stories for another night. I'm feeling tired, and it is late. I would see you out, but my legs.
Thank you, Lady Alvani. We'll find our way out ourselves. Thank you again for your hospitality and for your story.
And so the story goes. How strange it was to tell it again. To remember April Ryan. That was such a long, long time ago. And now my story is almost over as well.
You're as healthy as ever. You still got a lot of life left in you.
I had a
Wish
feeling.
I was half as lucky.
Don't say that. You're okay. You can still fly.
Fly, yes. But those cute little birds, they don't seem to appreciate that. They're holding out for their young, handsome suitors, and they don't have time for an old crow like me.
Well, you got me, Crow. Isn't that something?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Of course. Unless you're not planning on going out there again, are you?
So this is just the
On
old
a
April.
New adventure?
That's
'Cause
actually interesting.
I don't know. I'm kinda happy staying here.
Don't worry, Crow. I think our adventuring days are over. That doesn't mean we can't tell stories, does it?
No, definitely not. Tell me one. Tell me the one about the young, beautiful warrior princess who single-handedly won the War of the Balance.
I don't remember it quite like that, Crow, but let's see. This story begins a long, long time ago, when Stark and Arcadia were still to be reunited, and the Guardian was still on his throne.
Holy crap. To describe the experience playing this game, the only thing that sucks, which I'm gonna be honest, is partially my fault. But the one thing that really sucked was the fact that I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to wait till after the credits. Let's give credits where credits are due. Alright? These people did an amazing job creating this game. See, I knew Adrian sounded familiar. They're voiced by the same person. Gordon... Ralph Byers. He was the voice actor for Jacob McCallum, and holy crap, he did an amazing job voicing him. That voice acting was on point. Okay, so before I continue checking out what the last part of the content, I don't quite know what to say of this game. It's not, the game is from 1999. It's old. This game is over the 20 years old. The graphics aren't the best, but you don't play this game for the graphics. You play this game for the experience. This game is amazing, and I can't emphasize that enough. It Games are being pumped out today, you know, one after another after another. It's the next great hit, the next best graphics. But except a couple of big titles, I don't really see anything that is on this level anymore. It's just graphics and an instant sense of gratification when you play them. It's all about instantly feeling good at it and playing through it in a single day, and the game is finished. This game is difficult, but it's not Dark Souls difficult, where it's punishing to die. This game draws you in. It is an experience you live through, you feel through. People have spent a lot of dedication in this game, a lot of work trying to make it work, and they did marvelously. The game is amazing. And I can't emphasize it enough because there's no way to describe how good it is. This is what games should be like. This is what modern games are lacking. It is amazing. I'm happy I finished it, and I am looking forward to seeing what the future games are gonna be. I have the other two games lined up and ready to play, and I will be looking forward to those. Although I'm not gonna start them today. I'm likely gonna start them another day. But for now, let's see what else is here. Music and the strange images uncovered by the ancients and locked away in the great library of the Dark People to be kept hidden until the day of reunification. You may read the book, but tread softly within, for who knows what may happen if the magic is released into the twin worlds.
It's a rubber ducky. It's a rubber... I can't say it without laughing. It's a bottle containing a green essence. It's a bottle containing...
This is funny.
It's Captain Neverbait. My mouth. A map of Shangegriel? Changangriel? Why can't these magical words just have places? Shangegriel. Changangriel? Real. Shangegriel. It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his old blood. Excuse me. That is.
Donald Duck.
Yep, apparently she really can.
Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea. Man, you got a fine fart.
A what?
Man, you got a fine fart.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, last time's it's more of a line on the wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Oh!
No.
Oh.
Sorry, it's more like... Okay,
19.
Oh!
That's fine.
I can give you a different one if you want. Supposed
No,
to.
it's okay.
How are you? This came out very oddly.
Good, apparently there's also something when you hover over it. I love my rubber ducky. Green. Sarah and her mouth. My mouth. Changangriel. You are feeling very sleepy. Nonsense. How to learn lines in 15 seconds. A fine what? Righto, Drama 101. How are you? Or something like to that effect. Keep quiet back there. Damn that no good director.
Would you mind helping me with a few questions?
And then there's that Chang word again. Don't look at me like that.
It's a map of Chang Schubert. It's a map of the Westlands. What?
God, I love this. April gets back to her roots. Irish curses.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph now. What do you be doing?
Oh my god, okay, that sounded funny. The sound of Sarah's posterior? The butt of a joke. Or was it the other way around?
15.
My butt on the scene. I'm getting comfy so you don't hear that.
Okay, that's something. And these things are actually recorded, so it's funny that they leave these in as extras. Like a blooper reel of a game. How many games have that? That is actually awesome.
I'm sinking. Oof. Ah! I made it! I'm never doing anything like that again, ever.
Okay. And, that was great. Let's do it again.
Ah! I'm killing a big old scary thing, aren't I? What is she gonna do? Go? I mean, she's gonna attack, isn't she?
Just give us some alternative.
All right, I'll give you an alternative.
That doesn't sound like she's attacking something. Anyway.
I don't have a script.
Oh, say thanks.
I have the...
Just say thanks.
Thanks.
So, improvise.
The shades are drawn. The shades are drawn. The shades are drawn. The shades are drawn. The shade. The shit.
Because we can.
I can give you 3 more. I can give you 3 more.
Hook me up. It's time to rock and roll.
Hook me up. Okay.
And gallops.
No can do, guy. This has got to be delivered now before it gets cold. You know how Mr. McAllen hates it when his pizza is cold.
Mozzarella.
That too. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first... Didn't I say this stuff already?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I swear I did. Like the first day.
74.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst.
Did she or didn't she?
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first... Didn't I say this stuff already?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I swear I did. Like the first day.
74.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst.
It is said that after the she gave birth to our 3 female children, Abratha, Ablix, and you gotta be kidding.
You gotta be kidding. He's the dumb one.
Ah, girl, you're taking me line. That's my line. Can we go back? She started.
Umberlanos is getting impatient, rolling.
35.
No.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph,
Yeah,
now, what are you doing?
Let me get that back now. Okay, now let's be doing it now. We'll be rolling now. Go ahead.
Be rolling.
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
Oh, so he was the captain.
Blow me, baby? Blow me hard, huh?
Okay.
She's enormous. She's fucking huge. You wouldn't fucking believe how fucking huge. The fucking biggest nun you ever seen. Unfucking believable. She's fucking wicked huge. Kick my ass.
Okay.
Weird fucking things. They're trying to control these powers he has. They fuck up big time, though. And the kid is totally screwed up. He's splitting in like 7 pieces. He's like, in some spiritual way, he's one part chaotic, the other part toaster oven. Then there's like a logic part, and then he's like plastic. He's completely fucked. And the other part is like a small appliance. And he's like a toaster oven.
Didn't he say that already?
Did I not tell you to fuck off?
Yeah, but...
So? Fuck off already. Did I stutter? Jesus Christ. You want me to spell it out like with letters at an athletic game?
Sorry.
And a double order of Cheesum's fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melting goat cheese. I screwed that up, let's go back. And a double order of Cheesum fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
Okay.
South, I guess. From what I can remember the old man's stories about the sea, Tagate would be the closest civilized island.
Oops, sorry about that. That's Tagate.
Tagate was my second choice.
I don't know why, but the voice actor for the crow sounds like a swell guy.
I'm going to have to ask that you leave now.
Can we get that last one again?
Yeah, I can't fool you.
Okay.
It has been gathering dust forever over the Sorry. Oh, I love this. Go ahead. One more. Quack. Quacky. Whoops. Okay. That was too hot. I give more air in there. Indeme res templa sans vermine. Fuck. Want to do it again? Oh, good. All right.
That was funny. Oh wait, that's not all. Credits, begin, continue, end, book, game. Okay.
Weird things have been happening lately. 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 Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air.
They could use this as Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so images. Let's have a look at the images. This is a selection of pre-production art from The Longest Journey. Click the next button to see more pictures and the back button to return to the main menu. Ooh. I'm assuming those are the races that... This is the mountain scene when you come just outside of Mercuria, when you're about to head into the forest, at least from what I can tell. Those are the stick people. No idea who that is. I think that's Charlie. The other might be Zack. Oh, Cortez. This is McAllen, I think. This is the grandma, the gobbler, or whatever her name is. I think this is what later became Abnexus House. The port, the dream world, I think. The riot police. I think that was the alchemist's flying castle. This is probably the white dragon, the ship. This is Stark. This is the island. No idea what this is. I think that's the cop. That has to be the cop. No idea who that is. No idea who that is. That might be the giant from the island. Also, is he scratching his balls? That's the police. Not exactly the police. And we're around. I guess that's everything. And that marks the end of the journey. I hope you all had as much fun as I had. And we will soon be continuing the journey and the second part of this trilogy. But for now, I wish you all a pleasant evening. Apocalypse out.